Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Plant-Based Sweetheart. My name is Mary, and today I have a kind of a life update, like what's been going on, what are my plans moving forward, and also it's kind of like this video will be a part 1 and 2. This one I want to explain to you my plans and what I did, and part 2 you will see what I ate. So I might have this in the title, and if not, it's basically I chose to eat like high carb Hannah for a whole week and how I felt. So kind of rewind. I've been in a rut like for the past maybe 6 months. Failed IVF, COVID, quarantine, being home, making bad choices, and I take full responsibility. I made those choices. I can't blame other stuff, but life happens. And I've done a lot of thinking, like, why am I not following through? Because the program works, Dr. McDougall's protocol works, and what's going on. And I had to really do some deep thinking, and I realized, as I've said in the past, like, I'm one of those people. If you tell me like this is all you can eat and this is how you have to do it, I can follow it, but then I fall off, right? And then I tried letting myself go and just eat whatever feels right, and that's what also leads me to eating things that are not healthy. So I'm like, what can I do? And I was just feeling really desperate, and I decided, let me look at what other YouTubers, especially like High Carb Hannah, who's lost a ton of weight, and she follows the McDougall plan, but she kind of tweaked it to her own liking, and I feel like that's what was missing for me. Cooking oil-free is fine. I mean, it's not something like I have many recipes that I love, my own recipes. If you follow me on Instagram, then you see I make these recipes. It's not just let me create it and it's out in the world and I never try it. No, I do. They're my like rotation recipes. However, I realized a part of me misses the fat. I think that's one thing I miss, is like having like avocados, and I like tahini, and I realized I was putting so much pressure on myself, of course, to put videos out for you guys, and I want to update you guys. I want that like success story for you guys, since I've had it in the past. I was on a good path, but I realized that I put so much pressure on myself that I ended up totally messing it up and binging, and it's been a hot mess. So I just wanted to rewind and kind of like start all over. And since I have a lot of weight to lose, I'm not going to jump into the whole 50-50 meal plans again. I think that's where it got a little murky for me, and I messed up because I was putting so much pressure as I need to eat 50-50. I need to eat 50-50. I need to lose weight, and all I would do is the opposite of that, make horrible choices that got me nowhere but gaining more weight and feeling really crappy about myself. So that being said, 2 weeks ago, yeah, it's been about 2 weeks, I was just sitting around thinking like, okay, I need to make a change, and what do I need to do? I'm not ready to do 50-50 plates right now, but I don't want to veer so much off where I gain a ton of weight. So I went online and, looked around. Of course, there's High Carb Hannah, there's Plentiful Kiki. There's so many wonderful people who have lost so much weight. And I gravitated towards High Carb Hannah because I realized like she uses a little bit of fat, and not oils, but fat, like tahini, hemp seeds, avocados, and she managed to lose weight. I feel like for someone like me who has excess weight, just eating like High Carb Hannah, you're going to benefit because it's way better than eating junk and oily stuff, right? So you're still gonna see some results. And I feel like at some point when you get to that plateau, then you could eat more like Plentiful Kiki, 50-50 everything and oil free, and I mean fat free and that kind of stuff when you really need to drop that weight, like that stubborn weight. So I think that was part of my problem, is that I was just jumping into that 50-50, and I don't think I was ready. I mean, it shows. Every time I did a mini, I lost weight, but then after the mini, I didn't know where to go. It was like too much freedom. It was like, I've said that in the past. So I wanted to like reel it back in and start over. And so I went on to High Carb Hannah's channel, and I found her, oh geez, I forgot the name of her series that she had. I totally forgot the series that she had. I want to say it's like Eat More, Lose Weight, something like that. I will link her videos down below, so don't fret. And I took inspirations from all her meals and just made a menu for a whole week to see what it would feel like eating like her, what would happen. Like, so I did that for you guys. I documented everything I ate, and that will be in the part 2. But in this part, I just wanted to talk about like what and how I felt eating like that for a week. Let me tell you guys, I was happy every single day for every single meal. I haven't felt like that in a long time. Long time. I think that was part of the problem. Like, I was, in the groups, in the Facebook groups, everyone's keep it simple, keep it boring, keep it simple. And it's like, I understand, but that is not working for me, because keeping it simple and keeping it boring has led me to keeping it binging, and that's not okay. I get bored easily, and I need flavor, and like I said, I felt like I needed some kind of fat, and I was putting so much pressure on myself. So I was like, okay, no fat, no avocado, no this, no that. And but then it's kind of has like the reverse, what's the word I'm looking for, it had the reverse reaction. I would end up binging because I felt so restricted, and that's no good for nobody. So yeah, eating like High Carb Hannah for a whole week was so much fun. It was amazing food. I made her sauce. I made one of her cilantro jalapeno sauce. I use that on everything. It was amazing. Weight wise, I honestly didn't want to focus on the weight, so I couldn't tell you if I lost weight because I didn't get on the scale. However, I felt so good. Like, I felt happy and light, and I had more energy, and I think really that's what matters. I do obviously at some point want to get on the scale and see what's going on, and I will share that with you guys. But for right now, I think for me, it's better just to focus on making good choices and sharing with you guys what I'm eating. So you won't see too many 50-50 plates. I'm so sorry. I know I've had comments in the past like, please show more of that. And I think for right now, I'm just going to focus on, eating it. I mean, basically High Carb Hannah's meals are 50-50, but with the exception of avocados here, hemp dressing there, it's just a little bit of fat, but mostly it is oil free and 50-50, but just not as strict. And I kind of want to keep it like that for a while to see where it takes me, and I will share that with you guys. But for now, all I can say is that was the most yummiest week I've had in a long time. So I highly recommend it. If you are in a rut like me and you have excess weight to lose, you really can't go wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure I didn't gain any weight. As a matter of fact, I felt like my tight clothes that were super tight before felt loose. Like, I didn't feel bloated. I didn't feel uncomfortable. I was feeling really good. And give it a try. I will link her videos down below. And stick around for part 2. I will show you guys what I had that whole week. And I will say that some of the meals I enjoyed so much that I had them again for like the next day for lunch, or I had them again for the same thing as for dinner. So it's not a lot of her recipes you're gonna notice, but just to remind you, I did have them over and over again because I enjoyed them so much. Also, before I forget, I do intermittent fasting, and that is not part of anybody's program but mine. I love intermittent fasting because it cuts off one less meal that I need to think about. I feel better. I feel good. I haven't been doing that for past few months, so it's kind of like my body went into shock. I think along with intermittent fasting and doing high carb Hannah's, what I like eating a week like her, it really did me good. I'm like happy, and I'm still eating like that at the moment. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Try it if you're in a rut and you're kind of like feeling like you either want to binge, but you really want to eat good. I don't want you to binge. Don't do like I do. Just find a little alternative, and it's okay to have a little bit of fat if that's what you need. And I don't mean oil, of course, I mean the whole foods like avocado, hemp seeds, tahini, cashew. Obviously, don't go overboard, but if you need a little bit to get you through, I say do it. I know we see so many of these beautiful women, like High Carb Hannah, Plentiful Kiki, who else? Geez, I can't think of their names. The Crocs in the Kitchen, they've all lost so much weight, and it's so motivating. But, everybody has their own path, and just try to focus on yourself, because that's what I tell myself, because I want those results as well, just like any of you guys here. And putting pressure and restricting too much has gotten me nowhere. And just be mindful of that. Trust yourself, and find what works for you. Even if you have to do it, maybe 2 weeks you eat this way and 2 weeks you eat that way, kind of cycling what you eat. So if you're in a plateau or if you're in a rut, now I'm happy, so I feel like moving forward, maybe another week I can do zero fats. But then the following week, maybe I will do that. I just don't want to feel so restricted, and neither should you. With that being said, I hope you guys stick around for part 2. I'm going to post it tomorrow. So I just didn't want to post them both at the same time. I wanted you to kind of watch this one so you know where I'm at, so that when you watch the second part, I don't have to tell you again. You already know what's going on. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you're feeling like I was, what you're doing to change it. Maybe you can inspire me too. Like, share, and of course, if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And I will see you guys tomorrow with what I ate in a day. Well, no, it's more what I ate like High Carb Hannah for a whole week. You guys try to say High Carb Hannah fast. I get so tongue twisted. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow with a whole week's of food for you guys. Thank you for watching.